What's going on? We'll give a few minutes for everybody to get on here. Once you're here, leave a comment. We can talk about whatever you would like. Do you know what this is? How about this? How about this? You probably don't know nothing about this. Anyone? Bueller? What's going on? Sully, what's up? Dean, what's going on? Matt Christopher, what's up? How are we? Hello, hello. AJ. Matt Christopher, what's going on? TBH. TBH, TBH, TBH. What is TBH? Guns up, what's up? Michael, how are you? Bad Karma. Thunderhawk, what's up? We've used the shit out of that burn barrel this week. The Bandeliers are pretty cool. We did a full build video that should be coming out shortly. You will see the different iterations on it. We actually made the simplest version and then fancied it up. And I didn't like the fancied up one. It was actually much more bulk to it. So this is actually built out of two pieces of Cordura. This is built out of one piece of Cordura. And it will be easier to build them out of one piece of Cordura. However, we have a lot of scrap sitting around. So the outcome will be the same. If I didn't show that to you and you had both of them, you probably wouldn't notice it. There is a Velcro liner in the back. There's 3-inch strip of Velcro. You can see it from here to here, all the way down. So just 1-inch dot of Velcro on there. But in the future, if you were handy, you could totally take any lid and put it in there and just put a snap on here and actually run that. You won't need it. With this, you could also take a piece of repair hardware, and we gave you the adjustment on here just like the FUPA has, so you can you know, tighten it down on the fly. But you could run it to 2 points. You could 550 it or run a waist strap or whatever. It's definitely not a replacement for a chest rig, but it's pretty cool. It's gonna work. I think guys like them. All of our guys like them. Chuck, what's up? John Bateman, how are you? Vega, what's up? Zio, what's going on? Thunderhawk, we picked the tree up tomorrow. How big is the tree? Are you using a semi truck? Heartland, what's up? Kiri, hey Kiri, what's going on? Is it freezing? It's cold. It froze last night, though by 10 o'clock this morning there was no frozen water out there. It's supposed to freeze. We are a little rain, possible snow tonight, but I think that's gone. Yeah, I actually had 2 beanies on just because I didn't realize I did. I had this one, and then I had this one so that it didn't get left in the other truck. So I had them both with me. I've got my I got my church clothes on, which is just this. It's a cleaner pair of pants and a pullover quarter zip. Not really church. I don't go to church, but it's my, this is what I would wear if I was coming to a wedding, but I'm never coming to your wedding, so.
Somebody asking you for your fit date, your fit update.
My fit? What's my fit now? They're saying beanie. Gonna make a second order this week to get that. Yeah, that's I think it's well worth it. Bandelier sick, always a good idea to have. Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, if you listen to the last podcast, I think it was the last podcast, the one before, Scully and I talked about bandoliers. Web Dad, what's up? James Young, what's up, man? I got 4 to 6 inches of snow. Finished shoveling my. We saw a massive. Why do they make snow shovels so big? Isn't that like? I mean, I guess like powdery snow is light. I guess. The red shotgun shells. Yeah, there's always a dude that knows more than you that will show up to tell you why you're doing it. And I mean, he didn't say it's wrong or whatever. He just. There was a couple dudes on there. The Facebook crowd seems to be the real shit talkers. Like that video with all the shotgun stuff on it has a lot of trash talkers on it on the YouTube one. 14 feet close to it. Any beanies in stock? Yeah, we got some beanies in stock. I think I have the OD on black round logo. Have you not done a live at night the days, or was YouTube? No, I didn't do a live last night. Is this live? This is live. Yeah, this is live. I'm gonna drink here. We have multicam black AKM4 micros. I pulled out a bunch of stickers and patches. I've got a bunch more of those too. Always hunt squirrel with 3.5 inch. Dude, are you messing with me? Want to wrestle? No, I'm not into homosexual shit. I'm flattered that you asked though. SOE t-shirts. We got a hoodie coming. Should be here Monday. There was a little delay on the shipping of the blanks, I guess. And it'll be a heavyweight pullover hoodie, and it's a black round logo. So it'll be big black ink on black hoodie, and then all the printing will be on the black, so it'll stand out more. OD black beanies aside for me. That was one of the comments. Yeah, got it. There's some good comments on there. I don't need none of this garbage. Who let this hobo out of the basement? There's a dude that has commented that several nights in a row. Gary wants black OD beanie. I just chased away a giant possum. Camping for 10 days outside of Fort Polk. Finally checked email. Got a ship notice for my S&G subload. Nice. Thank you for the order. Rolling Acres, what's up? Isaac, what's up? Took advantage of the awesome discount code. Got my son a vehicle med bag. Have one in the Jeep and the Cruiser. Thanks, man. Somebody ordered 10 of them. Ordered 10 black ones. The farm that we got it from, I think they will close at the end of the day today. Huge amount of folks cutting down trees. Nice. We used to go to Nate's Bates Nut Farm, and we'd pick out a pumpkin, and it was cool. They had like a mini farm and farm goods, cool shit. Nuts and candies and all kinds of shit. You could spend the whole day there. And then they also had a Christmas tree farm right there. Bucked up a bunch of firewood. I saw that. That's a lot of firewood, it looked like. What headache balm is good? Hey John, what headache balm is good? Amanda, what's good for a headache? I personally, you could do the tip of your penis or your pinky finger. If you just slam either of them in the door, your headache will be gone. You'll forget all about them. But I'm sure Amanda's got something. What's your favorite product to make? I don't have a favorite product to make. I like to make new shit. A lot of times I will build half of something and then I'm like over it. So you might see it, but then never see it finished for 6 months. Hit it, quit it, on to the next thing. I'll be hot and heavy to work on something new, and then I just won't ever finish it because I've lost interest in it. Like here's a mag pouch, a rig I'm working on right here. And it's got 2 pistols on there. very compact, very small footprint. Will hold any of your, you know, dual stack 9mm, shit like that. When I woke up Friday morning, I thought it was Saturday, and Amanda, I was actually in bed. Amanda's like, Brando said it'll be here in about 15 minutes. Traffic's heavy. I'm like, oh fuck, I completely forgot about that. I thought it was Saturday, so there was no intent to build a bandolier. We just had to build something for a build video, and we had been talking bandolier, so that happened. We built like 5 of those things. You'll see the video coming out. Like black beanie OD logo. Yes, it's a black. Yes, that's all we have. Google headache. I use Goody's headache powder. Works great. Crushes acetaminophen with orange flavoring. Gonna have to get another vehicle med bag in a couple of months for wife's car. They really are perfect. Yeah, they are, man. I would get one now, not in a couple months. And I would start getting your components for it now, if nothing else. Even if you don't put it in a vehicle med bag, get the components right now, put them in a Ziploc bag. Everybody's having issues getting components right now. Internet dweebs be like, I don't need this. Bitch, you're broken. Yeah, that's generally the case. You don't see successful people commenting shitty comments. It's just, it doesn't fucking happen. And I suppose Facebook algorithm is working better because they're all people that are not subscribed to the page, right? So I think that Facebook is really pushing it out there. Do I have vehicle med bags in stock? I honestly don't know, Matt. What I do have is 2 reams of paper, possibly 3 reams of paper worth of orders. So I don't know whether I do or not at this point. I can tell you that we're about to run black vehicle med bags though. So if you want a black one, whether we can ship it, because we're not going to pull out of our inventory to ship this guy's 10. We're going to build 10 plus a bunch of extras. So that now's a good time to get one. Will the Jet Boil Mini Mo fit in the Jet Boil pouch? You would have to tell me that. I don't have a clue, man. I can tell you that the Jet Boil will fit in the Jet Boil pouch. You do your due diligence, because I don't have that other one. I don't know. You go on Jet Boil or Amazon and you compare those sizes, and then you will know. But I don't know. I have no idea. I assume that's that big one. I would say it will not if that's the case. Does the CQB subload have any way to mount 2 pals on? No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. There's no reason to do that. That's actually not a good idea at all, because you have that massive extra panel in there. If you want to do that, take 2 CQB mag pouches and just put them on pals. It'll be a lot less bulk. Persimmon seeds showed the knife sign in my area. Hope everyone stocked up on firewood. Yeah. Guys, I saw Tractor Supply tonight has Big Buddy heaters for $100. I saw them a couple of days ago, and I'm like, man, I can't believe these things are $180, $200 now. And then Tractor Supply tonight had it for $100. Quarter zip is a must-have for good dinner. Yeah, quarter zip. The Cole, I really like the Cole shirts. I like the outside stitching on them. I wish it was red. Never seen it. I really like the black. I like the pants. These are the Lawless or Above the Laws. They do a pair of, it's called Hot Riders. I like their riders also, but I like the extra pockets because I can put a light on one side, knife on the other, knife up here. But the Hot Riders have flannel on the inside. On the padded belts, should I order one same size as the pants or one smaller if I'm dieting? I saw your comment. You tell me. You tell me. Are you going to buy other pants because you're dieting? Is there forgiveness in them? Yeah, you can kind of tighten them down. They'll also go out. But I'm building these one at a time. If you got 4 different 32s, they're gonna all be different. Like these are not being built out of production. I'm building these things one at a time. I'm cutting them off the same math. They're still not showing up the same. Some are going to be an inch bigger, inch smaller. I don't know, dude. Are you buying a different belt because you're losing weight? Are you buying different pants because you're losing weight? If the answer is yes, then maybe buy a size smaller. I've been wearing the Lawless after these past few days. I got to pick up some flannel. They make the Hot Riders. These ones, I'm not sure which these ones are. They've got the side zip here where I normally put a light, but this light I've been carrying, because of the way the tab on here is, I don't like it in there in the zipper. So I've been just carrying it here. And then I usually have that Milwaukee, there's another pocket right here. I carry that Milwaukee Razorback or whatever that thing's called. Good general work boots. I'm sure guys on here will have plenty of recommendations. I've never worn like work boots. I've got Solomon's, the GTXs, the highs and the mids. I've got a bunch of Danners. I've got Bates. I've got a bunch of like Matterhorns. 3 pairs of Katanica pants on Black Friday. Nice. I don't wear black pants, and the only color Katanica has is like their OD, which I like, but you look like a fucking cop when you're out in public, so I don't wear the Katanica pants. I was going to mail this. Does the shotgun micro rig have a field on the bottom? All of our micro rigs have Velcro on the back for a dangler from 2019 forward. And keep in mind, guys, these Magnum rigs that we just did, we did not change the shotgun rig to hold 3.5 inch. We simply made a few shotgun rigs that do hold 3.5 inch. They're still, all the shotgun rigs still are 2 3/4. These ones, we did 3 colors. We did the Max 5, we did Woodland, and we did ATAX IX. And those are the 3.5 inch rigs. And there's only 6 of them each. Order one of those Olight lights. Yeah, I've heard too much bad shit about Olight. I know there's guys that like them. But man, there's too many fucking stories of Olights catching shit on fire. I'm gun shy of plugging anything in here. Like when we bring a new product in here and I plug it in to charge it, like when you guys see me turn the lights off every night, I unplug fucking everything from the sockets. Like this, I charge this and leave this plugged in. I'll leave my MacBook Pro plugged in. But like anything electric that comes in here that runs on a charger, I don't fucking trust anything. Glenn's work dress code is Katanica pants, SOE t-shirt. Nice. Red Wings. Yeah, I hear good things about Red Wings. I've never owned a pair of Red Wings. The Spent Mag pouch. Yeah, the Spent Mag pouches are good. You got the roll-up or the big one? My dad swore by Red Wings. I ordered one of the Olights. Timberland. Best pouch for the Kamanga Lensatic Compass. You could do probably our small utility pocket. You're going to have a little more room in there, though. John, Reddit dweebs were shit-talking SOE when a guy was interested in a Spent Mag pouch, told him about real use case, and he ended up buying instead of listening to the haters. Thanks. Somebody sent me a link to a Reddit shit-talking group, and I could read it, but I couldn't log into it. Whatever. I mean, not a single motherfucker in there is using a real name. And they're talking about shit from 20 years ago. Like, it's baffling that they know shit from 20 years ago, but they don't know shit from today. If it's the same thread you saw, somebody goes, hey, I don't know, man, but he seems to be doing pretty well. Like, he's got a little farm, and he grows some food, and, you know, he does videos every day. Chippewa loggers are good to go. Don't trust leaving stuff plugged in. Yeah, man, I've just seen too much shit. Come home from work to find 4 boxes of SOE. Well, thank you for the orders, Bob. And that's not to say, Matt, that you're not going to like the Olight. I know Bear has some Olight stuff. I know that Olight does some weird shit, though. Like, there's not a consistency between their chargers and stuff. Any micro rigs? No, I have no Tiger Stripe right now. We're waiting on some Tiger Stripe. Wear the OD black Katanica pants and an SOE shirt every day. Oh, that's Glenn. I wanted Red Wings. Apparently my feet are too wide for Red Wings. I'd be surprised if they don't make a wide version. Like if you look at Danner's, and on December 4th, I only know because that's my birthday, December 4th every year, Danner runs a pretty good sale. And Danner has like hundreds of versions of boots. Ordering first rig from us. So excited. What are you gonna order? What rig do you think you want? All my Olights died, probably 15 or more of them. Old Surefire still. Man, I've been having a problem with my stilettos. The lenses yellow out. I've got 3 of them in my desk. The lenses yellow, and they're super fucking dull. Like, and I don't think it's like they're fully charged, or it shows that they're fully charged. I've taken them off the charger, but they don't throw more than like 5 feet. That's why I'm running this other thing. Toughest hardcore boots out there, Pacific Northwest logging boots, wearing Wescos right now. Yeah, I mean, look at whatever Wrangler Star's wearing. What's those boots he uses? Strider knife on Black Friday, right on. Was Strider doing a Black Friday sale? Most people have opinions that just don't matter. They would rather talk shit than listen. Yeah, and most of them have no experience in what they're talking about either. Like, that's like, there's clues, right? Success leaves clues. When somebody's giving you that advice, do they have a picture of the thing that they're speaking about, right? Can you look at, if they're giving you fitness advice, do they look fit? Like, is there pictures, if they're giving you cooking advice, is there pictures of the food that they've created? Like, everybody can tell you about quality of whatever, but usually when you look at their social media, they have no evidence that they've done any of that. They get those attaboy points in the make-believe world. Wrangler Star wears whites and JK, maybe what? Got it. Mr. Keen, my Keen Mountain. I've had one stiletto do the same. The other one hasn't. I've got 3 of them in the fucking drawer right now that are useless. Oh, like pistol light is done well. Good. Ordered a cigar, evening, order cigar, but couldn't find single mag cards. Type in pistol card in the search engine. Just type in pistol card. On the home page, the very first page, right in the middle, or on every other page. On a phone, you got to scroll over to the right, but every single page has a search bar. Type in card or Velcro back card or pistol card. They'll all come up. If they're in there, they're in the drop, they're all on the same page. Single, double, triple, and quad and 5 mag, all on the same page. I was at a grocery store a couple weeks ago, and a lady in front of me was complaining that since EBT was shut off, she had to use her own money. Isn't it fucking wild? Isn't it wild that they will say that out in public? Like, out in the real world, where motherfuckers actually work. Like, they walk around obliviously. Think I might start back making cooking. I liked your cooking videos. I watched them. You and your daughter in the kitchen. Appreciate the suck it code. Picked up a brown man tool bag. Seemed appropriate in honor of Jake. Nice, thank you. I look fat, which is evidence of my wife's cooking skills. I look fat too, because I like to eat. We ate twice while we were out today. We had sushi and ramen. I brought a ton of ramen home and like 3 cut rolls, which I just ate. And then we went to Cracker Barrel and had the fucking Cracker Barrel service is fucking horrible. Like, what has happened to Cracker Barrel? Like there's just fucking miserable people in there. The clientele is fucking miserable. There's like one server in there that's like really on the hustle, and all the other servers, like, I swear, you walk in the kitchen, walk right in the kitchen. They're all standing there doing fucking nothing other than avoiding their customers. And it's not just this, like, I've been to probably 4 Cracker Barrels in the last year, probably. Every one of them was like that. There's one server doing 90% of the work. I want to tell these, like this girl tonight, I want to be like, you want to make twice as much money? Smile. Don't ask, do I need anything? Ask, can you get me anything? It's literally the slightest different phrasing. Act like you want to do your job. I tip. Like when I fucking give gratuity, we give 100% tip almost all the time. 50% bare minimum. But like you're gonna be bare minimum. I don't ever want you as a server again. I'm not gonna tip you. I'm gonna give you like 10%, 20%, because I want it to reflect that you did a shitty job. Cracker Barrel has gone to shit. Horrible. Yeah, that's all gotten busted out too. The horrible food. They don't make none of that shit anymore. It's just heated up in trays and they save it till the next day. Everyone wants to complain about the littlest sign of inconvenience. Cracker Barrel in the 90s was a party. Yeah, the first place we ate in Tennessee, we landed, Jaeger picked us up at the airport, and we went to Cracker Barrel. Wife really kicked ass Thanksgiving. Nice. People are truly they are oblivious, man. It is fucking bizarre, isn't it? It's under Velcro-backed pistol mag card, then select the drop down. Yes, but on the search engine, on the search bar, any of those terms should pull that up. If you put in pistol car, anything with pistol would pull that up. Ordered an AKM4 mic. What color did you get, man? How can people watch this and not give a thumbs up? 80-some watching because people are lazy. People are fucking lazy. And they're not doing it to be shitty. They are just complacent and lazy. Think about that. Think about that. People come on this video every single night. They watch tons of our content. Those are the same people whose friends' businesses go out of business because if you think about advertising, right? I don't spend any money on advertising. I have not for years. Not a dime in advertising. We ran full print, full page ads on the back cover, full page ad in the Recoil magazine. We would spend thousands of dollars every week promoting stuff on Facebook and Instagram. You know what's better than that? My customers share. How many guys shared out my shit? Like I made a post on, there's a post on Instagram, there's a post on Facebook, there's a post on YouTube. I don't think we posted on TikTok. We haven't in months. I also send out a text and an email. How many of my clients forwarded any of those? I'll bet none of them did. I'll bet there's less than a dozen people out of probably 150,000 between my text and email app. I'll bet a dozen forwarded that shit. How many guys forwarded that shit out on Instagram? I know Bear did. I know Radio Made Easy did. I know a few other people did. I appreciate it. But imagine if fucking 10% of the people who are here every single night and we have a conversation, imagine if they just hit the fucking share button and just put it into their stories on Instagram. Imagine what a difference that would make for anybody that you do business with. Some of the best views on my YouTube page are SOE videos. I appreciate it. Thanks to Suck It Jake, I ordered the Low Pro EDC. You're going to love it. It's a great belt. It's what I'm wearing right now. Weaponized incompetence. It's almost like it's by design, huh? You ever notice that the waitress at Denny's, who clearly has a drug problem, is the best server? I'm sure she is. She always was. I've not been to a Denny's in a long time. The last time I was at Denny's was probably on Thanksgiving a couple years ago at a truck stop here in Nashville, or on the way to Jackson. They're just not convenient anymore. We used to go to Denny's because they were convenient and they were open, you know, after the strip clubs closed. After you pick your girlfriend up or whatever, you would go to Denny's. And here, they're not convenient. They're just tucked away in truck stops and shit. There's not a massive sign that says Denny's. Denny's servers are the best servers. They did a time and walked on, they did a line and walked on the floor. Most people just see my SOE gear and want it. I don't even share, but I'll tell them where I got it. I live in DC area, John. Most people would rather go to work, do the bare minimum, than go home and just sit there and do nothing. It's like watching it because they are zombies. They are zombies. Didn't they cancel their logo? They fired that bitch. That woke bitch with the big glasses. She says, I feel like America fired you. Bitch, America did fire you. America fucking fired you. You went out there public and said all your woke bullshit and it fucking backfired. They did fire her. Hojo's? I don't ever remember Hojo's. I remember we had Bob's Big Boy, and before Bob's Big Boy, it was Sambo's, and Sambo was black. He was the Bob's Big Boy, but he was black. Use Mexican sour cream in twice baked potatoes. It's the way. I've also found the most of the people that contact me for handyman work remember my name from the shit talkers. That's true. Howard John. I remember Howard Johnson's. Hojo's. Okay, I got it. Howard Johnson's. Put another order in today. The Bandelier got me. Gonna be ordering a sweatshirt. You're gonna like the sweatshirt. You're gonna like the Bandelier. No, we're not making any Bandeliers. Where the fuck have you been, dude? Like, it's only on every piece of social media out there. I've had good luck with the Waffle House. Like, I've been to Waffle House twice in my life. We went to Waffle House in Dixon, I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago. It was the only place open. Well, one of the only places open. Amanda and I walked in there. I think we ate for like $20. And I had like 2 plates of food. I don't know what it was made of, but I mean, it looked like pancakes and hash browns and eggs and bacon and sausage. What kind of animal it was, I don't fucking know. Like, what was really in that shit, I don't know. But we ate for like fucking $20 today. Like, nowadays, we used to have restaurants called Po Folks in Memphis. It was The Truth, Moon Pie, and RC Cola. Cody was in Memphis today. I've never been to a Waffle House. They're clean. The people are pretty friendly. I think that you can still see a dude at the grill smoking a cigarette in Waffle House. And it was okay. I mean, it's what it is. Harbor House in Long Beach. I don't know if I've been to Harbor House in Long Beach, but I've been to Harbor House and Marine Room and Chart House. I've been to all of those in San Diego and San Marcos and all through there. So this is the Bandelier, and it will accordion up, and it'll fit in your console, your center console, whatever. Fit in a cigar box, fit in a shoe box, fit in a tool bag. You can unclip this. And you can wrap this. I don't know why you would, but you can wrap this all the way around. And we even had it wrapped around. If you wrap it the right way, you can even clip it in to the buckle. If you tighten it up, you can clip it into the buckle and it'll lock itself all together. And then you can just pull it off. There is no lids or retention in this. The retention inside this is 3-inch strip of Velcro inside the back walls. And you're going to put a tab of adhesive Velcro. You are not going to wear this and put these mags back in here. There is no structure to this. I did change the pattern to where there is an inch fold over. So there's 2 layers of Cordura at the top, first inch on the front and the back. But this is as simple as we can get it. You're not going to have this on here and put mags back in this thing. You're not going to be able to do it. It's not what it's for. This is your asshole friend didn't show up with any gear, or your asshole friend doesn't have the gear that he led you to believe he has, and you can hand him this, or you need 4, 8, 12 more mags, and you can put this up there. Yeah, it's just a plus up. That's exactly what it is. On behalf of Waffle House, my apologies to your stomach. What did Amanda say? Greece. Would California be a good state to live in if it wasn't captured by... Well, I mean, would China be a good country to live in if it wasn't a communist country? That's not a possibility. I mean, there's neat things about California, but if you've ever lived in California, go live someplace free for a year. Like, you can't just go out of California on vacation. You'll notice immediately how nice it is other places. But you don't realize how fucked up it is because you're still entwined, right? You still have that Stockholm syndrome. Once you've left California for a year or two and then go back, then you realize how fucked up it is. Donald Trump is king. No one stays in Cali. Nobody sensible stays in Cali. I mean, your money goes fucking way further. If you have any success in California, you have much greater success fucking almost anywhere else. Like leaving to a free state, except Florida, go to Tennessee. Yeah, I like Tennessee. Evan Haley, 196. We used to eat at Waffle House in West Nashville after second shift, listening to drunks fight outside and gunfire. You can go to Antioch. Bandeliers are for when you set your belt feed with super safety on the tripod and pull the 40 PMags. This would hold 40 PMags. You guys do know that you can buy 249s, right? They're between 10 and 12 grand. You can buy an F and saw semi-auto, and they make an FRT trigger for that thing. Do I have, holy shit, I have fucking holes in my shirt? I had no idea I had these in here. What happened? Holy shit, I have a lot of fucking holes in this. I wonder what happened. Did the old shop in Cali finally fold? They moved out of there long ago. That shop is still there, like the real estate is there. But they moved inland. Ohio Ordnance makes a 249. I didn't know that, but you can buy one right off of FN's website. Yeah, it probably is the burn barrels. Fighting MCR dual feed upper. Oh, Fight Light. Yeah, that's what Scully has. What's the other name for that thing before it was Fight Light? Scully has that. But you got to keep in mind, that's still an AR-15. That's still an aluminum gun. And when you start running hundreds of rounds or running boxes out of that, that's a problem. When you buy that FN 249, it's a real motherfucking 249. It is a machine gun. Fire spinning. Is that what this is from? I wasn't wearing this, was I? No. I didn't have these the other day. I wouldn't wear this shirt with holes in it. This is my church shirt. A Shrike. Yeah, it was called a Shrike. You're right. Jeff has one. And you guys do whatever you want to do. I mean, you know a lot more about machine guns than I do, I'm sure. If you're sensitive to grief, like you don't, grease, like you don't have a gallbladder or sensitive stomach, do not, I repeat, do not eat at Waffle House. It will absolutely result in shitting your pants. People say that about Taco Bell too. I've never gotten sick eating at Taco Bell. Taco Bell? I've also not eaten at Taco Bell in like 6 years. business question. You often said you cannot make enough items to satisfy the customers. A question is, why do you still have good business question? You often said you cannot make enough items to satisfy your customers. A question is, why do you still have good, really interested sales codes? Because motherfuckers aren't buying shit. You want the real fucking answer? Nobody's spending money. We have to trick them to spend money, more theatrics. You see everybody doing it. Nobody will tell you that. Red light. Red right hand. That's the dudes making those things. Yeah, that's those. I saw Dirty Civilian talking about red right hand. That's them. McDonald's is the. I was fucking sick. I got food poisoning from McDonald's once. Especially right now. It's all theatrics. Why did we just run a Black Friday code and then did a Cyber Monday where you got this? To get everybody to fucking spend money again. That's the real no bullshit answer. Go find somebody that runs a company right now that'll tell you that. We ran fucking reams of fucking paper for Black Friday. Cyber Monday, we've run more orders for Cyber Monday code than Black Friday. None of those dudes would have reordered. Yeah, the economy's fucking tight. Nobody's got money to spend. At least not the masses. Sad reality, but yeah, gotta trick us. Shit's too expensive. It is. I mean, even everybody. Like, I go to Sam's Club and I'm like, those wire racks are $150. We've bought those forever $100. I don't think I'm gonna buy these at $150. I think I'll just take apart some of these and fucking, go. I would never like scrounge and take ones apart that we're not using. I would just go buy brand new ones. I'm way more cognizant of what shit costs right now because everything fucking costs more right now. But we're not making any more money. We're actually making way less money because everything in the building. If I fucking raised all my prices to match where we were like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if I raised all my costs, my material costs, and added that on to the cost of my product, you guys wouldn't buy a fucking thing right now. None of you would. Use spare shelves in between units to make yeah. Based on Instagram posts, I'm guessing you're completely changing the shotgun. Not at all. We're not changing the shotgun rig one little bit. We just made a Magnum version of the shotgun rig. There is a duck hunting, it'll hold 3.5-inch shells. And I don't know what it's even on the website as. I think it differentiates in the drop-down menu. Do I think the economy will get better? Fuck no. I think the economy is getting worse. You're gonna have to have some kind of reset. You need to go to a janky Popeyes. We did. The bitch said, "What the fuck do you boys want?" She said, "What do you white boys want?" is what she said. Greasier the floor, the better the food. What the fuck you white boys want? That's what she said to us. We pulled in an excursion. And the fucking driveway is right beside the building. And then it's a fucking right-hand turn. We had to back up twice in the excursion to get in the fucking drive-thru. So are they really going to deport some Somalis? Like, you think that's going to happen? Is that really happening? Are they in Dearborn, Michigan and shit running operations? And what's all this shit I keep seeing that we're raiding Iraq again? We're in Iraq going after Muslim terrorists in Iraq. Is that real? Have we met Dirty Civilian? No. I've not met any of the Dirty Civilian guys. Evan was in class with Dirty Civilian. They were right across they were right here in Waverly, and they didn't make any effort to come over here. I've reached out to them a few times. I think there is a disconnect between us and that entire camp. I heard that Ring is officially rolling out facial recognition. Amazon. I heard that Flock has merged and has access to all of the Ring shit. All the terrorists seem to be in Michigan at the moment. What's your thoughts on the Afghan dude popping off and planning stuff? I think there's a lot of them. I think it's just getting caught, or they knew it's there and they're just rolling a couple up to distract us from something else. They just rolled a dude up in Texas today. Afghan dude talking all kinds of shit. Some of his own people reported him, apparently. When I just got in the military and learned about SOE, the prices on the website seemed wildly over my budget, but now it looks like a steal with promos and the quality. The best White Castle. I've never been to a White Castle. Ever ate at was in Detroit and had grease. I know Dr. Sherman House liked White Castle. There's a world famous Jewish deli, city of Philadelphia. We would be disappointed if we did not see a mouse running around. Jewish delis are awesome, man. All the smoked fish and bagels and shit, man. There's a really good one in Del Mar, right across the freeway from the fairgrounds we used to go to. I think it was called like Jonathan's or something. Those of you who do not know, DC is completely taken over by radical Muslims. They have restaurants and businesses everywhere and are starting families and entering politics. Yes, they are. Po folks. Best and White Castle should never be in the same set. Don't they steam their burgers? Like, don't you have to like tear perforated strip off the box? That's White Castle, right? White fish. Man, they had all kinds of smoked fish. I'd get a smoked fish platter. The Bandeliers, yeah, the Bandeliers are cool. I mean, when guys talk about SOE being expensive, I look around at dudes that copied SOE and are charging more. Charging more than we charge for it. Murder burgers and belly bombers. Burgers are steamed on top of onions. Huh. Tongue sandwich. White Castle is the best at feeding you a war crime. Have you ever raised prices the last few years? We don't talk about that. Yeah, of course we raise prices. We just don't go out there and fucking announce it. Just creep your prices up when you want to raise prices. No, people don't. Like, if you need to raise the price on your slings or whatever, or your belts, raise them $5 this month, $5 next month, $5, then nobody will notice. Nobody will say shit about it. Paul Bennett, what's up? All right, if you're on here listening, or you're listening to this video tomorrow, I should have said this in the beginning. Cyber Monday is the code. It gets you 30% off. When you spend $100 after the discount, before shipping, that would be your subtotal. You get to pick, well, you can ask, you can request. We are going to give you a free bandolier. You can request your color. No promises on the color. If when we go to ship your order, we don't have your color, you're getting what we have at the time. We will try to accommodate your color, though. Chillin' in Arizona. Seriously concerned with the possibility of Homeland drone attack. You don't even have to hijack a plane anymore. You can swarm a state. Well, have you ever seen it done? I mean, we keep talking about that, but has anybody ever done it anywhere? Have we seen a drone swarm attack? And why the fuck are you in a stadium? Like, I don't fucking go to a stadium. If a fucking stadium gets hit by drones, I'm gonna be like, look at those dumbasses at the fucking stadium. I don't go to stadiums. I don't go to fucking places where there would be a drone attack. But I mean, but in no bullshit though, have we ever seen it happen? Problem with SOE, it's heirloom equipment. You can't wear it out. That's true. That's true. 100 doll hairs. It's funny. I'm growing my beard out, so I look like you. You do kind of look like Santa Claus. The kids give me a oh my, it's Santa. That's cool. That's a stacked 308 rig right there. That's the ghillie stockings. To visit his SOE inheritance. I got your burn barrels over here, James Young. Do we have squeeze bag? Yeah, we always do. Stack 308 rig to fight Skynet. Last stadium I was in was the Lions Stadium 5-figure death punch. Metallica, good show. Situational awareness off the charts. Patches and stickers in there. Did I ever make a sea duffel years ago? Nope, never did. We never did. The new ones aren't even like this. They're much